Hello and welcome back here to ESPTV. My name is Risk and I'll be your host and commentator for the night here for the Thor Open Qualifier number 4 official English stream. That's how we roll, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see these two next teams we do have coming up. If you are familiar with 1.6, you will know the players from one of them, actually a couple of players in this server right now. And if you are familiar with the source, you also know a couple of names. We do have Virtus.Pro from Russia and Ukraine and another country. I'm not quite sure. Kazakhstan, maybe? I'm not really sure. But it's Virtus.Pro versus DEJAVUE from Denmark. And yeah, let's jump straight in game and introduce the teams. Of course, for DEJAVUE, we do have Insta, Bully, Impulse, Whammy, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. CRZY. Crazy will be his new name if it isn't already. And they're playing against Virtus.Pro, Arrow, Dosia, Kusher, Fox, and Adrian. And it's going to be battle out here on DE Nuke, of course, Volcano Edition. And yeah, DEJAVUE will win it. And as you can see, we do have the what do you call it, spectator GUI enabled and all the new updates, but the map Nuke VE is not quite ready for this stuff yet, so there's a lot of blank space that I can draw on. Yay. And it's going to be pretty good to see what these two teams can do. Looks like Insta will be AFK here to buy a couple of grenades, but let's see here. We do have the terrorists coming in towards the lobby. We do have Arrow outside. Well, let's see here what we can find. We do have Dosia receiving some damage and doing some as well onto Bully. So trade so far in the advantage of Virtus.Pro. See if they can keep doing that. Fox picks up Crazy. And the terrorist might be streaming in here towards the inner bomb site right now. We do have one guy coming from that radio room to distract them, to delay this push. And it is currently working. They are not moving just yet. But double frag from Virtus.Pro is a great start. And Whammy answering back though. Let's see if we can find Whammy here. Here he is with the grenade, doing the damage. Picks up one maybe here through the door. No, he does a lot of damage, but eventually... on 6 HP, Impulse with one as well. Can Whammy take this one frag? He misses his shot, and he dies a horrible, horrible death. Now only Impulse remaining for DEJAVUE, and he dies to Dosia. So 1-0 for Virtus.Pro, and I have to write my own name in the chat because people do not know who I am, and that's pretty damn cool. Always like new people on the stream. But 1-0 will be the score. And Virtus.Pro in the lead here will be in a couple of rounds because the CTs are only on pistols. They do have a 3-man ramp stack, it looks like, so far. Dosia is the one to get all those frags. And Insta though will get one frag. Let's see if I can find that guy again. P250 in hand. It takes a lot of the grenade damage, but goes for the second frag, but is taken down to 19 and therefore also dying. Let's see if we can find Dosia, the one with the shotgun here at the ramp. But no more CTs at the ramp. They are dropped down and might be able to pick up one frag, but he decides not to. Impulse with that Deagle hides. And, let's see, one nice headshot coming in on him right there. And picks up the Nova. Him and Bully. Bully, of course, also from 1.6. Are the only ones remaining. Oh yeah, okay, I have to disable X-ray as well, that is true. How do I actually disable X-ray only? That's the question. Yeah. Oh, and we do have to do this little trick here. I don't remember how to do it. Here we go. Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm wondering if there were a comment just, or yeah, a thing just to disable it all the time. But no worries. No worries. It's alright. Because I might press X in difficult situations when I would like to press all my keyboard buttons. And disable it. So we're going to try to have a game without X-ray to see if that's a bit better than with X-ray. Some people have been complaining, and I'm just trying to find out what's best for you guys, the viewers. So please comment and tell me if you like it with or without X-ray, and what are the pros and what are the cons for you guys at home, because of course I'm not you. And you are the ones enjoying the stream, so it should be what you like the most. So 3-0, and now the most important round here so far is going to come up. Actually, no, it's not, because the money situation for the DEJAVUE lineup is not that good. So AKs once more for Virtus.Pro and DEJAVUE on those pistols. We do have Impulse on the ramp, and yes, with that P2000. See where the terrorist going. We do have 3 outside, while we do also have Crazy outside here. A couple of boosts here going onto the silo, and Crazy actually hears him on the silo. So they do know what's going on. Adrian picks up one though. So let's see Crazy if he can take out this frag. Arrow comes in with a headshot. Now Impulse has to rotate towards his outer location, but he's also taken out by Arrow. Arrow with the 3rd headshot takes out Insta, and that's the Russian, actually not the Russian, the Ukraine aim we came to see. It's 4-0 for Virtus.Pro. And yeah, a bit of a good start so far for Virtus.Pro. They are in the lead and they do have the weapons. And yeah, pistols once more. Oh, that does not work. There we go. Actually, no pistols. They just decided to run with the pistols instead of the knives. These CTs. So buy around here. Insta outside with that AWP, looking for enemy players, but there aren't actually anyone there. There's one on the silo, I think, but the push will be coming inside. Let's see if we can find Crazy. Bully with the double frag. Impulse here in the vent. Should be able to take out these 2 players here in this door area. Double frag coming in from Impulse. Can he take the 3rd one? He gets a frag onto DEJAVUE. Hat trick for Impulse. And the first round on the board for DEJAVUE. Or DEJAVUE. I'm not really sure what to call them when talking English. DEJAVUE. DEJAVUE. Help me in chat. DEJAVUE. Woo. I'm not. Vu. DEJAVUE. So right now we're learning how to say words in English. That's a pretty good word to know. Insta will be taken down to 41 HP. Bully with a help there, and let's see if he can Insta. He can get this frag. He is on 41 HP, as I said earlier, so he is very, very careful with his actions. There is one guy at lower, I think it is, and Insta picks up the frag onto Adrian. Actually, he was not lower. Bully picks up the frag onto Arrow, and we do have a great situation so far for the counter-terrorist of DEJAVUE. I want to say Vu. I'm not sure why I like that, but I do. So no worries. DEJAVUE and Fox, the only 2 remaining players from Virtus.Pro. They are going to meet the army of 2 here on the ramp. If they can get this frag down, that would be great for them, but they failed to do that, and therefore they are forced to retreat into the lobby once again. And Crazy picks up 1. DEJAVUE is the only one remaining, taken out by Bully. So 2-4 is the score, and yeah, we're going to take one more round without the X-ray, and then we're going to enable the X-ray once more. And I'll be looking forward to reading your comments in the chat about what you like the most, and then we'll let the voice of the people decide. If there is a lot of agreement that we should have it disabled, we'll disable it, and the other way around. Impulse on that ramp. We do have, of course, Insta still with the AWP, as we can see here. They are a lot of terrorists inside. Arrow boosting up onto that silo. Insta sees it and picks him out with a great AWP shot. And now I think the remaining part of this round will be played towards this bomb side, the inside bomb side. Let's see if Bully can hold this one down. There's one coming in there. I think that's a frag. It actually isn't. So now these 2 CTs will be rotating from the ramp. Let's see if they can catch the terrorist. But great defense by the terrorist. Impulse will pick up 1 onto Kusha. And it's going to be hard now. It is Insta and Impulse remaining. The 2 Counter-Strike Source players together with Whammy on this DEJAVUE lineup. Picks up 1. Great shot onto Adrian here. Now, it is a 2 versus 2 now. So it's fairly equal chance of winning this one. The bomb is planted, and there are 2 terrorists remaining, but we do not know where they are. But Insta picks up the first one. Flashes are coming in. They do have to defuse the bomb as well. But where's the last terrorist? It is DEJAVUE. He's right here Oh, he can take out the first one. I'm not sure if the bomb's going to be defused. It is going to be defused. Insta goes straight for the defuse. The AK fire of Dosha was not enough to scare him away. DEJAVUE. Yeah, DEJAVUE. Okay, that's pretty good. Luckily, we do have Recall and Super Spook. And able to help me with the pronunciation of every word in the chat. So thanks to those two guys. Let's see where the DEJAVUE players will be doing. We do have Whammy here on the ramp in a great position if the terrorists decide to rush that ramp. Let's see, Whammy still waiting for this push to happen, but he has actually drawn away the exact time that the terrorist peaks, so that's not the best of situation. We do have Kusha and Fox on the ramp, while the remaining parts of the terrorist team might be going inside now. I think Crazy might be the one to watch here if they decide to go inside. And let's see. Flashes are coming in now. Flashes, of course, through the mirrors on that roof. And can Crazy hold this one down? Picks up the first one onto Adrian. Now looking for that second frag in the hut. The remaining parts of the team are actually going towards that ramp area. And while I'm flashed, I'm not really sure what's happening. The takeout Impulse now Insta here in the vents. The terrorists, where are they going? Crazy picks up another one. Where is Crazy? He's on the ramp. He can pick up the next two, but he picks up by arrow. And that's a word I like to use a lot. Picks up. You can just say kill instead, but it's so generic. Arrow and Kusha now. Insta picks up Arrow. That's the only Kusha remaining. 1 versus 3. If he fails to clutch this one, it's going to be 4-4 in the total score of the game. So he would like to at least do something, because now it is equal, and he would like to at least pick up a frag, but he misses the easy bullets there, and yeah, that's not what you want to do. It's up 4-4. Wow, someone's writing something. Draw traces first person. I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, but 4-4 will be the score. And let's see what these players can do here. Insta and his friends with weapons, while Fox and his friends are also with those AKs. Now, there's a lot of flashbangs popping at the inside. Let's see Booley here. He is the one on that floor, getting ready to defend against these incoming terrorists. The iron here in the hut. Now, a couple of frags coming in here for Virtus.Pro. We do have Arrow, Dosia in the vents, Kusha here, going back towards that ramp area, and that's quite weird, but actually a quite smart idea as well if they decide to do it. Right now, it's not really looking like they are committing. Here we go. The push is going to come towards the ramp, where Impulse is waiting. Great frag onto Arrow. Impulse doing a great job of holding this ramp area down. We do have Insta coming in with AWP. I'm not sure who got that frag. It is Insta. Takes out Adrian. It's the 2 versus 2 now. Kusha and Dosia in the vents. And what looked like a sure round for Virtus.Pro has now changed around. They do have the bomb down, so great try so far by DEJAVUE, but looks really hard now. Impulse in the vents though. Can he surprise? There is one guy at main. And I think Impulse will be the one going for the frag, but Dosia takes him out. And only Insta remaining now with AWP, not a short range weapon. Oh, we go straight for the defuse for the second time in this game. And I was about to say he's going to save that for sure, but instead of using the short range weapon that is not the AWP, he goes in for the defuse. Thinks, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't really care. I don't want to save this gun. I just want to win the round, and he does that in great fashion. I'm not sure the Virtus.Pro players were expecting that at all. So, right now we do have 3 players coming towards Insta's position here on this outside bomb site. Smoke's coming in. And Flash also. So, he's in some trouble right now. Can't really see that much. And he decides to draw back. So, where do we have the terrorist? We do have almost all of them outside right now. We do have Crazy here on that upper catwalk. With M4 in hand, and yeah, let's see if he can take the shot, but Dosia takes him out. So it is a 4 against 5 situation right now. Impulse is holding down this area with a great headshot. Takes out Arrow. And now the remaining parts of this terrorist team, where will they go? Will they come towards Impulses? Look, it looks like it. And he's taking out Insta with 1 frag though. Insta is on that ramp there, or not on that ramp, on that Crow's area. And now Whammy and Bully are the ones to hold down this lower bomb site. Takes out the bomb planter. There's one at windows and one at back vents. And I think Insta sees that one guy at windows. And now there's only one remaining. It is Kusha. Kusha with the frag onto Insta. 1 versus 2 is not going to be clutched because Whammy comes in with a headshot onto Kusha to make it 6-4 for DEJAVUE. DEJAVUE. Yeah. Oh, it removed traces from the person you're watching, like in 1.6. Not bad. That seems like a setting we should look into for the streaming. Fox now in a very aggressive position, looking to peek at the guy. Going gate, but he receives some grenade damage and is slowed. We do have our friend here, Arrow. Is looking for Insta. Impulse with the nade onto Adrian. Fox picks up 1 while they battle it out outside. Oh, there's a headshot from Arrow. Great from him. And now it's 4v3. The CTs are outnumbered by 1. But they are CTs, so they can do a lot of damage. Impulse at the lower area, while Bully is inside. And the terrorists from Virtus.Pro are just chilling, kind of all over the map. Whammy is actually coming in here towards the ramp. Not sure, they have seen him, but he picks up 1 in Dosia. Can he pick up the second one, who's currently equipped with a bomb? It is Kusha. See here, oh, that's a smart play by Whammy. He just decides to draw back, give them the ramp area, and that's exactly when to give up. And oh, wow, he pulls back, and when I say it was correct to give up, he just pulls back and gets a headshot. Very aggressive play from Whammy. Not so smart, but so aggressive, and that was not what the terrorists were expecting, and therefore he was able to pick up an easy headshot. Great game sense for him, but now Kusha 1 versus 2. He gets the bomb down. Can he take this round? He takes the first frag. No! Impulse with the frag. Kusha is taken out. Bomb defuse coming in for DEJAVUE, and it will be 7-4 for the Danes. Oh yeah. I wish spectators didn't get flashed. Oh, me too. Me too, Matt Demon. Yeah, actually, Matt Demon, that's your name. That's a pretty weird name. And it looks like some IP is coming up. I'm not sure if GoTV Relay has been fixed, but if it is, that's not an IP. No, it's not an IP. That's something else. But I'm not really sure what it's for. But no matter what, we are still in this game here. Insta picks up the first one onto Arrow. And let's see on the score, well, not the scoreboard, the overview, the map overview. The bomb is picked up by Adrian. And the terrorists, actually Fox is in the hut. Really? Well, yeah, he is. Still with 100 HP. And DEJAVUE doing great so far. They were behind 4-0. Now they are in the lead, 7-4. Dosia picks up 1. With that AWPL's looking for him. Picked up Impulse on that outside area. Insta still looking for frags. Spoolie's taken out. Now we do have Crazy and Whammy here. See, here we do have them. And they are going to be the ones to watch when this inside push happens. And oh, okay, Whammy steps prematurely and therefore is taken out. Oh, wow, Crazy through the wall, picks up Adrian. Can he take the third one? No, but still great frag. Insta here has to take this one home. Takes the first one, but Dosia wins the orb battle at the end of the round, bringing the 5th round home for Virtus.Pro. And wow, they were needing that. They just lost 6-7 rounds in a row, and they were getting quite owned, to be honest. But now they are back in the game. They are getting the momentum back with their 5th round. Of course, DEJAVUE being the CTs, and Virtus.Pro being the Ts, the terrorists. Now, what's going to happen this round? Looks like get another boost, or double jump, onto the silo. where we do have our dear friends, Insta, watching. Oh, actually, he decided to drop down because he heard them on the silo or got the information from his teammates over the voice communication. And let's see if he can take out the frag, but Dozier is fast, a bit faster than Insta here in this particular situation. Impulse picks up Arrow, though, and now Dozier knows the position of Impulse, so he'll be locking that area down for sure. But the question is the push going to come inside? Yes, it actually is. Now, Adrian has dropped into the vents. He's taken out, as I just say that, but the bomb has to be planted soon. We do have Kusha with the bomb plant. Dozier looking for that frag outside. Very confusing right now to pick up all the action, but it is a 3v3, and I think I'm going to stay with Kusha here. Some gunfire coming in for his teammate, but he is... he's not dead yet. Whammy with one. Kusha with a headshot onto Impulse, and now it's 1 versus 2. Insta's not alive, so probably not an ninja defuse. And Whammy will get the final frag, and the defuse will be coming in for DEJAVUE. And yeah, great so far by the Danes. 8-5. To 5. Insta still with the AWP, as you can see here on the top of that scoreboard because of his diffusers. Also a frag have 11 frags, which is quite good. Impulse with a beastly 13, while the top fragging player for Virtus.Pro is Fox with 12. And of course you can see the lovely guys over at Virtus.Pro TV also on the server to do the stream for all the Russian viewers watching. And yeah, of course Virtus.Pro, very popular team in Russia. Dozier with 1, and it's a 3v3 now. I think Insta is about to get into a good position here. Oh, okay, so those T's are downstairs. No, oh, actually they are outside. They're just hiding from Insta. He does not see anything from that position, and I think he's assuming that there are no terrorists outside, and he gets caught while he was rotating. So now it's 2v2. The terrorist will be coming in here into this inner bomb site. Impulse will be the one to watch. Can he take the spray? He gets the first one. I think he can go for the second one as well. There is one with the bomb in the hut, but he's taken out by Whammy, and so far so good for DEJAVUE. We do have Whammy on 25, but Kusha is on 45 as well, and he has to take this one home for the Russian/Ukrainian/ some other country. I'm not quite sure because I couldn't recognize the flag side. And yeah, it's looking really hard for him right now. Of course, Kusha being from Ukraine, as you can see on his Steam profile picture, with the flag and the Virtus.Pro logo. 1 versus 2. Has to plant the bomb. And it's taken out by Whammy. So, 9-5. The Danes in the lead as CTs here on DEJAVUE. And yeah, this is the last round of the first half. And guys, I'd like to hear your comments. Was it better without X-ray, or should I turn it back? Should I turn it back on for the second half? And yeah, you can toggle it on and off, but it's really confusing because you have to think and do a lot of stuff at the same time. And if you have to toggle X-ray on and off as well, I think it might damage the quality of spectating and the casting. The spectating, which is not great to begin with. So I think it's either has to be on or off for the casting and spectating to be decent. But double frag coming in here from Virtus.Pro, who decided to use the Deagles, and they are pretty damn good with those Deagles. Arrow and Adrian will take this round home for Virtus.Pro and make it 9-6 in this first half. And 9-6, yeah. A pretty good score for both teams, I would say. I'm not really sure, because this map is so different from team to team. So I'm not really sure if that's good for any of the other teams. It's pretty close. I think that's all I can say right now. So we're going to have a restart here. And of course now the teams are, well, the names and the flags are reversed. So that's pretty damn irritating. I'm not really sure what to do right now. Because of course when the players restart, the teams and the flags change position. And yeah, that's pretty awkward. I think we're just going to go without it because I can't just jump into console and type in all those commands again. That's going to take a hell of a long time. And I'll just note the score here on my notepad on my second PC. 9-6 for DEJAVUE. And we'll be able to survive with this one. There should be like a setting disabling the position of that stuff by restarts. But Virtus.Pro, what a great round so far from them. And Booty's also taken out, so we do have Crazy here remaining. With that Glock of his, can he take it home? 1 versus 4. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Okay, better with that X-ray. Agree, no X-ray. No X-ray. X-ray is better. Turn it on. Better without X-ray. More exciting without X-ray. Okay, I think it's right now. It looks like the people are saying no to the X-ray, so we're gonna go with that for this match. And oh, the other two guys are from Kazakhstan. Okay, I guessed that in the beginning, and it was correct for some reason. That's pretty good. But yeah, spray down here on the ramp right now. Of course, an eco round, so not that impressive. We'll get 5 frags there. The 2 guys on ramp. Adrian with 3. Of course, Adrian being from Kazakhstan. So is Dosha. So 2 players from Kazakhstan, 2 from Ukraine, and Fox from Russia. Let's see here. It's really like people have different opinions on the X-ray, so it's kind of hard to please everyone when you have 3 different kinds of ideas about when it should be used, if it should be on or off, or what it should be used for. So right now looks like the terrorists are getting downstairs. Adrian here might drop very soon towards the ramp. Actually, they haven't heard anything so far. So Adrian now coming into this lower bomb site with that FAMAS, but he's taken out as well. And now it's only Fox remaining. Suddenly, the eco round for Virtus or for DEJAVUE just turned into a great round for them. Looks like they can take out the remaining CT there, and it will be 2-1 in this second half, which brings us on on freaking 11-7. That is a score. I'm just trying to break it all up. Oh yeah, actually, this Virtus.Pro with 2 rounds, so it is 10-8. Oh my god, this is so confusing. So confusing. But I hope you guys at home will survive. I'm really sad that it effed up because of the restart, but the players obviously wanted the restart, so there's not much to do there. Of course, always take the players into consideration before anything else, since it is a goddamn computer game. And it makes sense. Virtus.Pro getting ready with a quite interesting flash outside. As you can see here, both of the terrorists outside are flashed, but Arrow not really taking that flash into his advantage. Actually, it will now come out with a spray. So Crazy with the 1. And very slow play so far for DEJAVUE. Adrian with 1 to answer back. Let's see if we can find Adrian here on the ramp. Frag coming in from Kusha as well, but Adrian holds down the ramp beautifully, but Impulse will come in with the frag. 1 versus 2 is the score right now. Or it's the situation right now, my bad. Whammy takes some damage. Kusha with his second of the round, I think it is, and Impulse in a peculiar situation. He's not really sure what he should be doing right now, going into Crow's area and getting that flash down. Can he pick up the first one? But no, Kusha with the hat-trick to bring Virtus.Pro on 3 rounds, even though it says DEJAVUE on 3 rounds. But you have to think as the blue team, even though it says DEJAVUE, it is Virtus.Pro. So 3-1 for them right now. That means we do have a 9-10 scoreline. Virtus.Pro being behind with 1. And yeah, there's a guy in chat I really agree with. called Shackies or something. It's time for official observers that can like turn X-ray on and off, because they don't have to think about what they're going to say and who's going to say next, what thing next, etc. It would be freaking awesome with like 2 casters and observer, like a setup like they do have in StarCraft 2. That would be amazing for Counter-Strike. Then we need to get more spectator slots. So Fox here, shooting that gun away from the terrorists. And now we'll be looking to get 1 frag, not the second one, taken out by Whammy. Now Impulse will be going into this inner bomb site. And let's see here. Kusha with 1 as well. Adrian also with a frag. Impulse and his teammate going into the headshot. Oh wow, into the bomb site, not going into the headshot. But what a great headshot it was from Impulse. Enough to make me confused. That's how good it was. So 1 in the vents and 1 coming in from behind here. Impulse might get caught very soon. Here he goes down. And now Bully also dying to Adrian coming up from those vents, in the round will go to Virtus.Pro, bringing us on 10-10 so far. And now it might be a bit easier for me to figure out what team is leading, because it is currently 10-10. So now we can actually just reset the scoreboard. Love a function for that as well. Let's see. No, okay. I'm trying to read the chat as well as actually commentate on the game, which I probably shouldn't be doing. Arrow with the first frag here. As you can see, you do have Arrow outside with that one, but taken out by Crazy. Impulse here on the ramp, looking for CTs, but not really finding anyone. Let's see who do we have inside. We do have, there's 1 guy here, Kusha, outside, and then our friend here, Dozier, with the M4 on that upper cat walk. Not really committing to anything, these terrorists so far, but here we go. The push is coming in. They are committing to this inside push. And here we go, a couple of frags coming in from both sides. Flashes coming in as well. Everyone's flashed here on the server. It's only Insta remaining. He's taken out. So yet another round for Virtus.Pro, bringing us on 11-10. And so far, very good for Virtus.Pro, really having the momentum right now. DEJAVUE only with the 1 round, Virtus.Pro with the 5 rounds. So very well so far for the Russian/Ukrainian lineup. Let's see here, Kusha with that M4. Adrian with a double at the ramp. Can he take the 3rd one? And he actually dies to the terrorist there, but luckily for the CTs, they did have some backup arriving, so it will be Whammy and Insta remaining. He will die a horrible death, and yeah, Dozier will pick up the frag. Only 1 player remaining. It is Whammy from DEJAVUE with a Glock in hand, going to be extremely hard. Oh, actually a great headshot from Whammy, but taken out eventually by Dozier, bringing home the 12th round so far for these players from Russia. 12-10 is the score, and so far really well in this second half for Virtus.Pro. DEJAVUE not so much. They need to pick up their game, the great game that they showed in the first half. Impulse has to step his game up as he did in the first half. Currently he is leading with 4 frags, but still he has to get more. Now Arrow here on the outside area makes the terrorist afraid of him. They are drawing back. As you can see here on the map overview, we do have 2 players drawing back. They were at the silo just a couple of seconds before at those boxes there. They will be boosting onto the silo now to see if they can take out Arrow from a position he's not expecting. There's the headshot, actually not the headshot, but the kill from Arrow. Pooley with 1 frag. Let's see if the terrorist outside will take him out. Whammy with the frag, and it's a 4 versus 2 scenario. We do have Kusha here. I think I'm going to watch him for a bit, or maybe Dozier here on that inside position with that M4 with the terrorist. Where they're going to hit, I think it's going to be a ramp push, meaning that Fox or Kusha will be the ones to watch. Fox will drop here onto the ramp and he'll be able to backstab these terrorists here. We'll be able to get the first one with the headshot onto Impulse. And now 3 versus 2. Oh, the terrorists are so low on HP actually. It's only Whammy who has 100. Whammy is the one to clutch this one, but I think the drop, there's a CT dropping up from above, taking him out. Actually, Booley will take Fox out. And it's a 2 versus 2. Both CTs very low on HP. It's only Dozier remaining, but Dozier coming in with a frag. 1 versus 1 now. Dozier has to defuse the bomb as well. I don't think he has enough time. And Booley with the kill, killing Dozier from Russia. And therefore, the second round for the DEJAVUE lineup, bringing it into 12-11. And there's a guy in chat actually saying, Pansy, get her over here. Yeah, I would love to, but unfortunately she is not able to do any more casting in her career due to her current job, which of course is sad. She was a very nice caster, but not able to do any more casting for any streams, not even Chaos TV. And yeah, I love a command that that removes the flashes for spectators, because we miss a lot of the action when we receive a flash and then try to change around, and then the flash effect stays on the screen. And therefore, a lot of widescreen all the time. But the push now will be coming towards this inside bomb site. Let's see if we can follow Booley here. Insta takes out one. There is a guy in Crows. Kusha that is taking one trade of frags right now for both sides. Impulse with 8 HP. Can he take out this one guy? Adrian with the frag onto Crazy Fox with 1 and out. It's only Whammy remaining, and he takes a double. Oh my god. Kills both enemies with 3 or 4 bullets to win the round for DEJAVUE. It is 12-12, ladies and gentlemen. What a game so far we've had. What a game. 2 very, very evenly matched sides squaring off against each other. And right now, I can't predict a winner. Virtus.Pro looked so great in the start of this half, but now DEJAVUE are slowly getting back into the game. We do have very fast push here coming in for the CTs. There are a couple of them coming towards Whammy here, but actually a double frag for Virtus.Pro, and the pistols are so overpowered in this game. It's a 4 versus 2 now. And Crazy looking for the frags but not finding them. Now the Virtus.Pro lineup knows that they do have the advantage, and they can just stay back and chill. They picked up 2 AKs, so they should be able to handle this round. Very great tactic coming out of the Virtus.Pro players this round. Is deciding to rush their positions with the pistols, with the P250s. Very, very powerful pistols. And actually able to take out 3 members of the DEJAVUE lineup, only losing 1 single player. Great trade. Now going towards the ramp. They are going to meet up with 1. Takes him out. There's another guy behind those boxes, I think. Oh, he might be able to take a frag here. Kusha with a frag, and now Insta knows what's up, but he takes Kusha down, and now it's 1 versus 2, and it's only 2 pistols remaining. He knows there's probably one in the window and throws a brilliant flash in there to delay that. And the second flash coming in. Well, he might be in trouble now because there's 1 window and 1 at the door. It's not going to work out for Insta there. The round is going to go to Virtus.Pro, 13-12. And yeah, get Warclown up in here. Yeah, I would, but he's also busy. I've been asking around. I do have a Skype full of people who can actually commentate, and everyone were offline tonight. Yeah, not so good. We are developing a streaming schedule for me and Warclown in the future, so you'll be seeing a lot more of Warclown here on ESPTV, because he knows what days he should be casting, and he knows what days he should be fighting bears in the dangerous mountains of Norway, so he can have control of everything. Now, a couple of frags coming in here, not really that exciting. I was a completely different player, but still, eco frags. Not really that exciting. The round is bound to go to the Russians, Russian-Ukrainian, Kazakhstanian side. That's going to take a lot of words to explain where these players are from, but it will be 8-3. So that brings us on 14 so far. Yeah, they got 6 rounds in the first half, so 14-12. 2 rounds away for Virtus.Pro to win this map and win this match, therefore, and advance in this Thor Open Qualifier number 4. Who do we have on the ramp here right now? We do have Adrian. There's a couple of terrorists looking to go towards the ramp, but then stays back. 2, as you can see, on that outside area. And it's Whammy and Crazy. Fox looking for them. Fox, of course, an old 1.6 player. Phenomenal aim, takes out Crazy before he can even do anything about it. Not even one single point of damage being dealt. Can he take the second frag? No, Whammy is a bit too good without AK. And he'll take out Fox with the headshot. Bomb has to be picked up now. 50 seconds remaining, and where is the bomb? Oh, there it is. In the corner. So, 40 seconds remaining now for the terrorists. They do need to plant this bomb, or else the time is going to run out, and the CTs are going to win. So, they have to decide on what they need to do. Arrow and Adrian getting a bit of that frag there. So 3-3. Dozier with the 1 frag. So now it's getting really hard for these terrorist players. Dozier having a monster of a round right now, and Kusha with the last one, bringing them on match point. 15-12 right now for Virtus.Pro over DEJAVUE from Denmark. So right now it looks like the Russian / Kazakhstanian / Ukrainian side. I'm just going to say Virtus.Pro from now on. The Virtus.Pro team looks like the champions so far of this match, and looks like they will be the ones to advance. They need 1 more round. The Danes do need 4 more to win the map and the match, and let's see if they can do that. It's not over yet, but it is certainly looking green for them. We'll get the first frag of the round though. Let's see where they're at. They're quite everywhere. It's not going to be a problem really for the CTs, because, you know, Kush and Dozier are pretty damn strong. It will be 16